All right, Big Bang. Today is Wednesday. It's March 20th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Free Swim Wednesday. Here with Chief Danny. Recording a couple days early today because of March Madness and such. How's everybody doing?
Someone has to go to Dayton.
Yeah, I'll be in Dayton, Ohio. So if you're a Daytonite,
Yeah.
I'll be there Thursday. If you're a flyer, come on
Yeah.
out, flyer. I think we're at Flanagan's Pub or something like that.
Love that for you.
I could look that
Heard
up.
that's a great spot.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out there with High Noon. Yeah, it'll be nice. Have you ever been to Dayton?
No.
No? Have you?
I might have driven through, but
No, it was in Cincy last week, though, 2 weeks ago, whenever.
Yeah, I heard Cincy's great too.
Mm-hmm.
I went once for a Reds game, but haven't.
Glenny Balls is most underrated city, he says.
Is Cincinnati?
really.
I could see that.
Hot take, but still love Cincy nonetheless.
Yeah.
I don't know about the best, but it's up there.
Underrated is
Underrated,
is,
yeah.
Yeah.
is a good way to say it. But yeah, I think we'll shout out Dayton.
Yeah. Enjoy yourself.
I'll be in you soon.
Yeah.
Game time. I want to talk about game time, guys. Listen, there is a thing here where there's college basketball going on.
Oh, yeah.
Like I just said, there's going to be a lot of March basketball, and you could get tickets with Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. And I don't know, do you guys have your eye on anything coming up?
Opening day.
Yeah.
I'm also going to try to get out to see the Blackhawks a little bit. And then I was looking at the summer concert series. I got a text from our guy, Captain Cons, asked me if I want to go to the Billy Joel, Stevie Nicks concert. Absolutely, I do. And I'm going to get my tickets through Game Time.
Yeah, I just have my eyes on anything country coming to Chicago soon. I'm in a big country kick again right now, so I'll be on Game Time refreshing that app.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. They got the flash deals. They got the zone deals. I don't know what you're waiting for, Chief. Go buy those Billy Joel, Stevie Nicks tickets.
Yeah, I'm waiting to find out where Cons is sitting. So
you can get the opposite section.
Yeah, on the other side. But I feel like the three of us should redo our Wrigley Field opening day again. That was a nice day for the boys.
That was
Yeah.
nice.
And maybe even the White Sox one again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go early and get parking.
We still got pink hats somewhere.
Yeah. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Create an account. Use code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. You know what I had the realization of? How you can't, like, everyone talks about, AI, like, technology, it's killing everything. You know what is actually, like, going to start jamming people up? Or it already has. This isn't news, but, like, you got to really watch yourself at all times because you're constantly bugged from the sense of these Ring doorbells. Like, there's, like, just footage everywhere, and also, like, there's like so many things that are like this now. You know what I'm saying?
I went to my parents yesterday, and they were at Northwest Side Parade, so I got to their house a little before them, and my mom started talking to me from the Ring doorbell. She saw me opening the door. That was the first time anyone had done that. I was like, I don't really like this. You're watching me from afar.
I kind of feel like that whole Ring doorbell thing is overrated because all I ever heard about was how package thieves were still at an all-time high last December before Christmas. Like, they're still doing their thing. Like, ring doorbells aren't stopping anybody. Yeah,
but I'm saying, like, if I'm walking, like, if I'm at your place and, like, or we're at White Sox Dave's and he's, like, taking forever, he's like, this guy's such a jag-off. Like, he sees that now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
Legitimately have to watch what you say at all times.
In that instance, let him hear it. If he's dragging and making you wait, I don't care about saying that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, imagine like ringing his fucking doorbell, being like, you're going over for White Sox Dave's brisket, and be like, oh, this brisket's gonna suck ass, And he sees that.
I know that. You know what's next? This is Elon's Neuralink. You're gonna have to watch your thoughts. You can't even think about how bad White Sox Dave's brisket's gonna be.
Yeah,
how late he is.
Yeah, or else they're gonna get you.
Yeah,
that's a thing. They're going to be able to read our thoughts?
Yeah, they think you're going to be able to read our thoughts.
Oh, well, then it's over.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You can't read my thoughts. We'll all be in jail.
I can't control my own thoughts. Where does a thought even come from?
Yeah.
And then, in that vein, my phone, for some reason, it has live photos every time.
You got to turn that setting off.
Yeah, I know.
But it does turn on by itself, seemingly.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
It always has live photos, and live photos is another thing that
I actually hate live photos, and you can get sniped on audio for that too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, there's like these little intricacies of technology where, like, you really got to watch yourself. I only feel safe talking to someone in the desert like Walter White.
My mom was telling me this story that her bank, I won't mention the bank, but it is one of like the big ones, that the employees at the bank told her, don't have our app. We internally tell our people not to have it because they get hacked. And then she was telling me this story about how, I can't remember who it was, but this guy was in Las Vegas with his family, literally got injected with some kind of poison in his neck, passes out on the street. They take his phone, use his passed out face to unlock his phone, and then stole all his shit.
Oh my God. The devil's alive.
Next level.
I feel like that is next level. And I feel like if you're going to be a criminal, you can't use like chemistry and technology and like physical strength. That's like unfair to the suspecting people. If you're injecting me with, if you're a chemist robbing me, that's not okay.
That's just a supervillain.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, that's like people who were calling Ubers and they were just carjacking the Ubers. That's like,
Yeah.
that's cheating.
It is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It's like, you got to go out and find that car.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Back to what you were saying about the bank employee warning your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every business needs that pessimist on hand. Like remember the
On the inside.
yes,
Yeah.
remember the what was it, Chasing Bigfoot series? They had one member of the group was the pessimist. They said, I don't know about this. Haven't found it in the last 100 years. Why would this spot change? You need that. You need the girl at the restaurant being like, I actually wouldn't order that. It's
Yeah,
not
don't
that
do
great.
that.
Yeah. It'll make it be, we'll have much more trust in these places we're going to.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, just want to let you know, people are pretty disappointed by that meal that you are about to order, so get something else.
I kind of feel that way about movie rating systems now too.
Big time.
They just pass out like high 90s for fucking anything now.
You think it's true, or like as a true rating, or they just don't want to deal with the flack of giving it a B, which would be just like an 86.
But then it's
which
like
is still
you
great.
see like the old comedies that we love, and those are always trashed. And then it's like if you're a new movie and you don't have in like the 90s, then I feel like the old scale you're down in like the 20s.
Yeah, what is the transition like? When does the transition happen? When does like the old Indiana Jones movie go from being amazing to like meh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when does it slowly tail
Like
off?
once technology advances more with movies and all that.
Like when does it not hold?
Yeah,
up
when
anymore?
when does it lose its staying power?
I feel like that happens the most with like action movies, obviously, like you said, because of the effects and everything.
But I feel like there's some that still, I don't know. I feel like a good story is a good story, and I can ignore like this. The CGI is not that great, and sometimes I feel like the CGI is too good. Like if I'm watching, I'm like, nah. Like it looks so good that it looks fake.
What about the advancement of times? Like I think in the first season of The Sopranos, it came out in '99. They were like selling like VHSs or something.
Okay,
like, it was like DVD players.
Yeah, that messes me up. And then I still my problem with The Wire is like the first 2 seasons are shot in standard definition. I'm like this,
and it's all
I can't watch this.
Payphones and pagers and everything. But but we grew up in those times, so it shouldn't bother us.
Yeah.
But I wonder how much it bothers like the
new people are like, I can't even follow this. What the fuck is a pager?
I think I've said this before. Forgive me. I have post St. Patrick's Day brain, but it bothers me how people aren't just on their phones more in movies. Like that's acting normal, being on your phone. When you see someone just like sitting on the couch, like staring at the ceiling, like what is this psycho doing?
Yeah.
Go on your phone.
I also feel like it's a meme, but and I've seen people talk about it, but nobody actually like hangs up the phone or says goodbye on the phone in a proper way.
Mm-hmm. In movies, you mean?
Yeah. It's a weird.
All right. Yes. Very well.
Right.
I just hang out. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Like it's always a double bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
And there's never no like they're not messing up their words just a little or like, oh wait, what? No, yeah. It's always just like, yes, very well, confirmed. Hang up. It's not a phone call.
Yeah.
And if they do mess it up, it's always like so fake.
Yeah.
But like if they're doing like a fake cell reception,
yeah.
it's always very like, all right, this isn't good. Do you think, going back to the bank, do you think it's a bad look to be walking in with a bucket of quarters?
I have a change. It's like a glass container.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. It's probably got like $11 in there, and I've had it for probably 5 years because I just never have change anymore.
I still do, obviously.
Well, you're a cash guy.
I use cash a lot, but it's one of those things where like I remember I had a whole bunch and I was going to go in and my mom's like, that's kind of like a bad look. Like
Why?
I don't know, you just look like you're...
If not there, then where? Because if you go to like some of the grocery stores or something, they're taking 10%. I think you can only get spotted doing it like once, or otherwise you're known as the guy who's like saving pennies.
Oh, I don't care about that. But and especially at the bank, like
That's what it's made for.
that's what it. Yeah, and don't they have a machine where they just dump it out and it sorts it like very fast?
Yeah, but it looks like you're fucking toll booths.
What?
It looks like you're robbing toll booths.
It looks like you're poor.
Yeah, it looks like you're.
Yeah, but then all they have to do is pull up your bank account and they can see that you're not poor.
Tell that to the person who saw you as they were driving back.
Yeah, like if you saw like a girl you used to talk to or like a buddy you went to high school with who you like heard things about and he was walking in with a 5-gallon bucket of quarters and like pennies.
Oh, I would absolutely make fun of a buddy.
Yeah,
for that.
that's what I'm saying.
An old fishbowl filled with nickels.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, everything all right? Like,
Yeah.
You know?
That's just that one time of the year again where I cash in my quarters.
I feel like it would be a fun game to be like, someone walks in with that and you could just be like, you can either count it or I'll give you $50 for the whole thing. And like, you don't know like who's high. Like the bank should offer that. Like we got rid of our coin machines. So you can either take the 50 and we'll count it. And like you just really have no idea how much.
Yeah.
That would be a fun game. Like I would bet on that probably.
Yeah.
You know what you should do is just put it all into like a briefcase. Looks like it's filled with just stacks of
jangling
hundreds.
around.
Yeah,
pennies and dimes.
Whatever.
How heavy would that thing be?
Whatever happened to them? Remember there was like the rumor they're going to get rid of the penny?
No, I don't remember that.
No, but I remember the rumor about Harriet Tubman supposed to be on the $20 bill.
Oh, I do remember that. They're going to get rid of Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have swore there was a thing where they were going to make the penny like they were just going to get rid of it. Do you kind of remember this?
But then would the nickel function for the penny? Like instead of...
No, I think everything would be rounded up to 5.
Yeah.
No,
well, that's what I mean.
I thought it was about everything just becoming digital. You know, like
really?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Like everyone, like no one even has pennies anymore. Like everyone's just, you know, why are we spending the money to make these when everything is just digital, anyways?
Look this up.
But I have like a faint memory of this.
You think like when's the last time you actually used more than like 4 pennies while paying?
They're stupid. I know. There's really no point in pennies.
Count your penny.
But then what do you if it's something's like 12.06? You know, what change are you getting back? How are they gonna? Your change is always going to be a variant of 5. No
There's
way.
a whole Wikipedia titled "Penny Debate" in the United States.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. This is interesting.
We can't do Abe like that.
I wonder if we could like. I mean, the government would mess it up, of course. But if you know how they have like acorns, where it's like, hey, like you're gonna round your change and it's gonna put it into the stock market. What if it was like, we're going to round your change for the year and that's going to pay your property tax or something like that.
That'd be amazing.
And then you're just paid. You don't even know about it. That'd be great.
Win-win.
Currently, this according to Wikipedia, it costs 2.72 cents to mint a penny. So the U.S. government is losing money on doing pennies.
What else is new?
Yeah.
You know what else bothers me? Speaking of things that are fractions, you know, like small amounts, when the grocery store charges you 7 cents a bag.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's just...
That's a scam.
Yeah, but...
Are you bringing your own bag these days?
Typically, no. I have a couple. I have like one that's on wheels.
Well, are you driving now to the grocery
Now
store?
I am, yeah.
That's a huge life change.
Yeah. Yeah, but like if the weather's nice, I'll still probably walk.
Really? Because
Yeah.
now I always walk to the grocery store now, and it's like if I'm getting a gallon of milk, I can't get a 12-pack of
It's
seltzer water. You know, you have 2 hands only.
right.
Got to bring the backpack.
Or the times where it's like, you know, like also I can't remember the last time I got out of the grocery store for less than $100. Like everything is just so expensive. But if you've done the walk where you're going and you have the plastic bags, and it's just like by the end your fingers are like purple.
Yeah,
they're gonna fall off.
Or the bag is gonna break. Even worse.
That is worse. I'd rather my fingers fall off.
Worse is when a bag breaks and the product breaks too. Like a can explodes. You're like, oh my God, I'm just gonna run away for anyone else.
I will say I've had that happen in the store, and they just replaced it. They didn't make me pay for it twice, even though like I was at fault.
It's more of the embarrassment for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice can of tomato sauce.
The other day, this maybe happened like twice in my life. Went to the grocery store, gathered a bunch of items, at least 10, put them in the basket, then realized I forgot my wallet. What do you do in that instance? Are you putting everything back in its rightful spot, or are you ditching the basket?
Yeah, I think you just go up to someone and just apologize and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry.
That's it.
I left it."
Yeah,
Like,
here's
I
a
forgot
quick
my
game of
wallet.
supermarket sweep for you in reverse.
Yeah, that's always like, did anyone offer to pay for you?
Nah, I wasn't gonna do that. I didn't want to make a scene. I ditched it.
You just set it down at
Yeah.
the self checkout.
Yeah.
That's all you did.
Yeah. It was a Sunday morning. I was hungover,
Damn.
anxiety. I mean, because there was a chance I could tell a cashier, and then she'd be like, "Yeah, can you just like put it all back?" I'm like, "Dude, there's like deli meat in here."
That's like someone who forgets cash only
Yeah, brutal.
at a place. Sometimes we'll get the hero out of nowhere and be like, "Don't worry about it.
I got you. Yeah.
There's a kind of an epidemic going on in weed dispensaries. A lot of them, you could pay debit or you could have cash ready. Sometimes the debit they're not taking it, but they make it known. They put signs in the doors and everything. And then whoever's waiting in line, they're like, "Oh, I'm going to pay with debit today." Like, nope, only cash. So then you waiting in line behind them have to wait like a solid 5 minutes for them to figure it out. I feel like in that instance, like you should be like, "All right, he's going to go up first before you because he was ready." You know?
I think there's like a shot clock for things.
Yes,
Yeah.
but universally in dispensaries, that's never how it is. They always have to wait for them to go to the ATM. Go figure, they're having some troubles, forgot their PIN.
Oh, that's
Next
terrible.
thing you know, your weed's getting stale.
Why are they doing it this way, Danny?
I don't know.
You gotta step
Because they're
in.
too nice. All you have to do is be the cashier at the dispensary, being like, "Well, back of the line."
Yeah.
I only ever go to one dispensary because it's near my house, and it is like, first of all, every employee there looks so high all the time, but it is so efficient.
Yeah,
Like they get you in and out even when the line's long. It moves like so. I feel like they know what they're doing at mine. Is it not like a universal system?
it's pretty quick, but when that happens, it just causes a huge speed bump
Yeah.
in the road. But yeah, the employees there aren't talked about enough amongst like the Starbucks employees for being so jolly.
Yeah, they're always in a
generous.
good mood.
Yeah,
Are the lines still outside and shit like that or no?
They can be to the outside.
Yeah.
Depends on like.
depends on the area. Like
yeah.
if you're going to Sunnyside by Wrigley, yeah, you're getting that.
See,
roller
that's the
coaster
one I
line
go
every
to because
time.
that's the closest one to me, and it's like if you go on like a Friday at 6 p.m., like you're waiting a little bit, but most of the time it's
Not bad.
They're pretty cognizant too. Like they see a longer line, they call it more cashiers. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I need.
yeah.
Good stuff.
But I saw Target's getting rid of self checkout, or it's going to be 10 items or less self checkout.
Why people
think-
are stealing
Yeah, I
stuff?
think people are stealing too much.
Weren't they the company that was writing off like $400 million a year in stolen goods?
Yeah, I
something
think so.
like
I think
that.
you're right. Which you gotta have balls to steal Target. They get that like that face camera. You ever seen that?
No.
Self checkout.
All of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
They all have the camera now.
They would make me think that I'm going to jail for life.
lock them up.
Yeah, with the
You get the green frame locked in around your face.
oh my god, high definition. They could see every pore I have in my face.
Yep.
It's incredible camera
Yeah,
stuff.
you just have to have the mindset of this could potentially be my mugshot.
Yes, exactly.
We got them.
Hey, speaking of which kind, I want to talk about Universal Beauty. Make the switch from a cartridge razor to a safety razor today with Vanderhagen. Safety razors allow you to get a closer, more comfortable shave, and the use of one-blade razors help prevent nicks and cuts while making your skin feel smoother than ever. The best part, these blades cost as little as $1 a piece and last anywhere from 3 to 5 shaves. This will save you thousands of dollars over the years compared to the cost of cartridge razors. The blades are ice-tempered stainless steel blades from Germany that are sharp enough to give you the perfect shave. The handle is made to last a lifetime, so the only recurring purchase you'll have is for the blades. You will have is 4 blades. Sorry. Check out your local Target and Rite Aid to get yourself a Vanderhagen safety razor today.
There you go.
It's full circle.
Worked out perfectly.
That is.
That's nice.
This is about counting your pennies. You say, "Oh, then why did you count your pennies?" Well, because this is the type of stuff that adds up.
You're right.
Eat them.
You're right.
Yep.
Another good sponsor on the board. Could use a better razor.
Yeah, you're right about that. I had something based on that whole conversation, but I blanked out.
Well, how are we feeling after we're recording this the Monday after St. Paddy's Day weekend? Are you feeling as groggy as you have in recent years?
I shockingly feel great.
I feel like a million
Yeah.
bucks too.
Me too. I'm kind of worried.
How late did you stay out on the Saturday?
Only till about 8, but I
Yeah.
was out till 9 a.m.
What?
What?
Well, yeah, we got on the boat at.
I thought you said you rolled it over until.
Oh no, sorry, I said till.
So are you psycho?
From 9
You didn't go to the
9
Nicky Smokes 4 to 6 a.m.
4 to 6 p.m.
Oh, p.m.
Yeah.
But he had a post party, I thought, too.
That was the post party for the pre party.
Yeah.
So it started at 4 p.m. went to 6 p.m., which is arguably the worst version of yourself on Paddy's Day, from 4 to 6 p.m.
You're either irritable.
You either got the second win then, or you don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I kind of respect the people that are still out at 4. Like, if you're out at 4, like, you put in a day.
Yes.
Battled the crowds, you battled bridges, danced with old ladies, and you had yourself a day. And if you're still going at that point, hats off.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Credit to me.
Yep.
What do you think about him putting a 6 p.m. get the fuck out time limit? You can't be.
I think that's when he was heading back out.
I guess, but
he had people to see that day. Did you see his tweet from that girl? He screenshot of his text.
It was
graphic.
Mickey, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah.
It was a girl with a 4-leaf clover on her nail, and she said, a reminder for how lucky you are once this is wrapped around your dick.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Mickey smokes.
Yeah. I was golfing with Chaps, and he's like, "Should I post this?" I'm like, "Yeah, you should. You should absolutely post that."
Very on brand.
Yeah. So
He posted this on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must have deleted it. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, I don't think Smokes is deleting that one. He was pretty happy to get that.
Oh man.
And I will say those are nice looking nails. So
Yeah. That's funny. But no, it was all in all a good weekend.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
you celebrated accordingly. Pretended you were Irish for a day.
I did. I have like no green. That's like everything. It like sneaks up on me every year. I'm like, I got nothing green, and I never do anything to fix it. I just like
St. Pat's hoodie on.
Yeah. And literally they gave me that like the week before. So if I didn't have that day, I would have been.
You and Fasoli showed up all black.
Yeah, it was drama club.
Yeah,
and I had this at Boston.
He's gonna wear his Fila tracksuit. That was the best. Some guy DM'd me because I saw like a memory from back in the day from 2019 when we went on the Miller Lite boat.
Yeah,
and it was I was wearing like a black jacket and something. You guys like, oh, Italian Ed can't wear green on St. Patrick's Day. And some guy DM'd me. He's like, I love this, man. Every St. Patrick's Day, I wear a Fila tracksuit.
Everyone's just got to have at least a green hat or a green hoodie in the reserves.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day all year round. Like you stare at that green hoodie in your closet 364 days, just saying, I'm going to wear this St. Patrick's Day and only St. Patrick's Day.
I love that one that actually Ed created was the car bomb ingredients, and I had that on ready to go out. I'm like, I don't know if I should be wearing a sweatshirt featuring Guinness while I'm about to get on the Miller Lite boat. So I changed.
Good idea.
Yeah, but like you don't even have one of those. One of the ones that you made.
I always just leave everything in the office.
Yeah,
and then
things go missing.
After that, like I'll give it to the Rat Man or something like that, like just for coming on the show. Yeah, just like shit like that. I'm always just passing it along.
A green hat more than suffices, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I wore my Bears hat. It was orange lettering. I was like, this is orange. Someone's like, that's why you wore that? I was like, yeah.
Well, that's not our Irish.
Yeah.
You should have just put a couple Shamrock stickers on your chest.
Can I tell you something that bothers me
Yeah.
for green on St. Patrick's Day, though? When people wear, like, Jets jerseys, Jets, Packers, like, just like a random team. If you want to wear a Boston Celtics jersey, I think that plays because it's the Celtics, or a green Notre Dame jersey I can live with. Wearing like a New York Jets jersey. I think KB was wearing like a Sauce Gardner jersey. I'm like, that's not Irish enough for me.
And it was black.
Yeah, just like the green accents on it.
Hey, you got mad at someone was wearing an old school Mighty Ducks jersey.
I don't like that either.
That's fine.
From the movie.
I think that's fine.
I think that's fine too.
Mad is an exaggeration.
Yeah, but you were like, I don't like that.
I don't like it.
That is the only time you can wear that jersey.
Yeah,
that jersey
true.
to me looks more like a Mardi Gras because they got the green, the purple, and the yellow.
They're trying.
Yeah.
You're right, but they're trying.
Yeah.
You think the green Blackhawks jersey is the number one most worn item in Chicago on St. Patrick's Day?
Oh,
I saw a bunch.
It's great though.
Yeah.
That is really one that you're like, I'm buying this for St. Patrick's Day and
like
only St. Patrick's.
The NHL has rules about like you're only allowed to have home, away, and then an alternate. I kind of think St. Patrick's Day they should still just be allowed to wear what they want. Yeah, like wear the green jerseys
or the green White Sox hat, which is like kind of popular for a green White Sox hat. You see that way more than just Paddy's Day, but again, that's the only time.
You'd think you'd see more green Cubs stuff because the Cubs kind of lean into green with like the ivy and the scoreboard and all that, and they don't really have like a strong St. Patrick's Day merch line. I feel like.
You think they create the green baseball hats for teams that don't have green just for like those like Paddy's Day deals?
Yes.
But you could buy them year round. Like
I feel like I remember like maybe like 10 years ago, the team started doing that. Like they would wear them on St. Patrick's Day in spring training, and then they're just in the store.
The Bulls had a great Paddy's Day.
They did
jersey.
Yeah,
it was like the green Chicago cursive.
Yep,
I remember.
Really
that.
nice.
Yep.
Benny Bull went full green one year. His fur was red to green.
Oh, really?
Great. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's basically a troll doll.
Like, still, just that's crazy to think they just have a green Benny the Bull
just
costume lying around
on back
all times.
Yeah. Where's that at?
I would love to just like walk into that guy's closet. He's like, maybe we got a Halloween one, we got a St. Patrick's Day one, just all different Benny the Bull costumes.
Benny the Bull should be wearing the green suit, like and then there's like a sickening loss that the Bulls just went through.
Yeah,
like that one time when they were down like 40 in the first, Benny just gets.
They should do more content with Benny the Bull.
Oh, he's great.
Like, remember that commercial? It was David Ortiz and Wally. It was like one of those This Is Sports and Wally the Green Monster. Like. Benny the Bull is just such a funny looking mascot that they should just do their entire marketing for their TV commercials built around Benny the Bull.
He does so much too. It makes you wonder, why isn't Clark the Cub, like, why isn't he getting featured like that? Why aren't they having a business meeting around him? What can he do more?
Well, the thing about Benny,
the Bear.
Yeah, like Benny is in game. Like, you got to go to the game to really experience Benny.
Yeah.
You know,
so is Tommy Hawk. I featured him on Barstool Chicago Instagram last week.
Did you?
Trying to do like the John Cena
shit out of people again.
No. Hey, that was defense. We're Tommy Hawk guys, but no, he was trying to do the John Cena at the Oscars where he was naked. But since John Cena, the whole joke was like you can't see him, so he didn't think everyone saw him naked. But Tommy Hawk realized that everyone could see him naked.
Oh, so shit, Tommy.
He was in disarray. But still, Tommy the Hawk is in game just like Benny the Bull.
And people are just be like, did we see the hawk dick?
Yeah, he had I said he let his third talon fly.
Birds have dicks?
They have to.
That's one of those things where it's like, I have no idea how birds fuck. How does a bird fuck?
Does it just like insert out? Like,
I'm not going to look it up. I don't really want to see bird dicks, but
it's got to be under the feathers, a little chode there. Lance you're looking up bird dicks.
Lance, let us know.
Why is the link purple, Lance?
Pete's got to be like looking at the search history sometimes in this dog walk studio and be like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
it's just got like a dog red rocket.
Yeah.
But it's still hanging out.
I don't know. It's dogs. It's like a push pop.
Yeah, but it's still like you can look at a dog and be like, that's a male dog. You can look at a bird and it's like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, the cardinal, the red cardinal, actually the male.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll have to when you have one like that you know is a male, then I guess we got to start looking for that dick.
Yeah.
Looks like males and 97% of bird species have tiny penises or lack them entirely.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So how do they
shoot sperm into the female's body through an exit called the cloaca?
Damn.
Yeah. So
they're not fucking.
No, they. All right, now I got to do another search.
But is that why? What's with the 3% with no dicks? Like if you look up how many human males have dicks, are they going to be like 98 or something, just due to freak accidents?
Birth defects.
Micro penis.
Yeah.
Hey,
see now it's like now I feel like we might have to rethink the bald eagle being the symbol of America. Guy doesn't even have a dick. Guy doesn't fuck.
We don't know that for sure. It might be one.
Kind of sounds like he doesn't have a dick.
He's got a long hog and it's brown and the tip is white, just like his head.
Yep.
That's what my American bald eagle's dicks look like. I don't want to see otherwise.
Listen to Toby Keith as it fucks.
R.I.P.
His nest is made of like old flannel and an American flag that's not damaged.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You're damn right. Right, Lance?
Yeah, dude. So birds do fuck. They do.
I mean, they have to.
Yeah, the male mounts a female from the back, so they're banging doggy style.
All right.
Birds could call it birdie style.
It is random how like you really don't. You see squirrels all the time. You really don't see them fuck that much.
You see them chasing each other
Ooh,
in the spring.
is that? Well, I can't interpret. Is that two friend squirrels playing, or is that a squirrel trying to fuck?
I think they were trying to fuck.
Interesting. Saw rabbits fucking once. That was.
Tell me about it.
It was almost demoralizing. Like I can't go that fast.
All right. I got a weird story.
Let's go.
Our neighbor.
On the topic of bunny dicks.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
It is on the topic of bunny dicks.
Really?
So, our neighbors had bunnies, rabbits, like.
Domesticated.
Yes.
Okay.
And this kid, he was probably like 9 years old at the time, brought him to our house, put him on a trampoline, and they start fucking, and he pulls the male off, and it shoots a giant load. And like it would fill like way more than the top of this bottle cap. Like
Jesus.
probably like this much, like this amount of rabbit cum is what was on the trampoline.
Like a tin-sized.
Yeah, and it was like almost like Jello. Like it didn't just like disperse out flat. It was like
Plopped.
plopped.
Was it white though? Or
Yeah,
like same
like
color as human?
Yeah,
Let's reverse to them putting the bunnies on the trampoline. That's genius. Want to see how high they can really jump?
yeah.
That was doing.
That was the goal, and then
Got a little riled up.
yeah, it was disgusting. I'm like traumatized.
It's like putting a cheetah on a treadmill. Bunnies on the.
I had to go get the
trampoline.
hose. I had to spray it down.
Oh, that's how you did it?
I had to get it off there. Yeah.
You just use your sweatshirt?
No,
He went in the closet, found that one green hoodie. He's like, I'm putting this to use for another day other than St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
That's exactly what he did.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it was gross.
Well,
And that's animals fucking.
Yeah, that's mini planet Earth.
How old are you again?
I was probably 12, 13, and the neighbor kid who brought the rabbits over is probably like 9 or 10, something like that.
Did you tell the owners or the parents? How do you say that? Hey, your rabbit came.
No,
over
I don't think I spoke of it again until this moment.
Slacked away.
Yeah.
My 8th grade teacher had 2 guinea pigs for the class.
Yeah.
And like he would bring them in every day, he'd feed them and everything. And in one year there was a kid who was like shocking the water and like torturing these fucking
Oh,
guinea
what the
pigs.
fuck?
Yeah.
Where's that kid now?
I don't know.
Jail?
He's not in jail, but I don't know where he is.
Some Sid shit.
So it could be in jail.
Yeah, it was the teacher, like, yeah, the guy was shook by it, you know.
Did he kill it?
No, it didn't die.
Oh.
It just was like, but it would shock the guinea pig, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it was not a great move.
What do you think of people who have different animals besides dogs or even cats as pets?
You know what I'm probably the most anti
Yeah.
is a ferret.
I don't have a lot of ferret experience. I don't know if I've ever seen one in person.
Yeah,
They're
I hate
gross.
them.
Consider yourself lucky.
I've definitely told you this before. I was at a party with a ferret. I was like, hey, not big on ferrets. Please don't bring that thing near me. Naturally, they brought it right near me, climbing all over me, went through my hoodie pocket and everything. I was like, get this thing away before I kill it. But if you have ferret, especially rabbit, hamster, guinea pig, you know that if you're getting any 3 of those, the whole house is smelling like that. You need a room for it. My friend had a rabbit growing up. It's just everything smelled like rabbit on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
My
really
sister
worth it?
had birds growing up, and I thought that was disgusting too.
More
Yeah.
annoying, right? Aren't they
Birds
just singing all
haven't-
day?
They have a distinct smell. They kept dying. They died in like all sorts of different ways.
And
But
you never once inspected their dicks.
no, I never tried to touch their dicks. No.
Just look at it.
Yeah, my grandpa killed my sister's bird.
So did my grandpa.
Yeah.
It was like
Murder? Or
he
neglect?
sprayed his like cologne with the fumes from his cologne or whatever is or aftershave or whatever was too much.
Really?
Well, he was staying in my sister's room with the bird, and then he was spraying that, and then we just found the bird dead.
And you guys knew right away, like, oh, he must have smelled the fragrance?
That's a good question. I feel like we just assumed that's what it was, but I suppose my dad's dad could have just killed it.
They need to like warn people more about that.
Yeah.
Don't be having too strong smells around birds. I don't think most people know that.
Yeah, that was what my grandpa did. My grandpa opened the window in the dead of winter, and the bird just froze. Yeah.
Then we had a dog kill one of the birds. My dog Murphy. I heard him. He used to have seizures, and he was just like whacking it. So I heard his nails on the floor, and I thought he was having a seizure. So I ran down, and he was just beating the shit out of it, like batting it back and forth like it was a ball. And then my brother, when he was 3, wanted to give it a bath. So he took the bird and filled up the tub and threw the bird in and left it there, and the bird died, drowned. So
can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, birds kind of dumb for not just flying out of the water, but still can't do that.
Didn't do well in the Brandel household.
What kind of bird did your grandpa release? How can it survive outside?
He didn't release it.
Or
the outside, like it just keeled over in the cage.
It was a tropical bird, I assume.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, forget what it was. His name was Angel, though.
I had a buddy who had 3 turtles, and he would let them out in the yard every now and then. One day, one never came back, and winter was coming. And about 4 months later, saw that same turtle come back, hibernated in the yard throughout the whole winter.
Really?
That's sick. Because I think those box turtles, they just bury themselves underground.
Yep, that's what it was, and that's what it did.
What was its name?
I wanted to say, it sounds so cliche. I'm pretty sure it was Speedy.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like Leonardo.
It's like
or Cuff and Link.
It's like Sparky for a dog.
Yeah.
Or Whiskers for a cat.
All right, then. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. That's it for today. We will see you all tomorrow.